In today's video, I'm going to give you a cute, non-scary Halloween eye look that you can wear to a child's Halloween party, a fall harvest party, or just to work to show your Halloween spirit. Liking candy corn is not required. I have my base makeup on, but I don't have any of my complexion products because while normally when I do an eye look, I only do the eyes, in this video, I am going to go ahead and do the cheeks and lips as well. So make sure you stay tuned for that so you can see what I use to coordinate with the white, yellow, and orange that I'm going to be using on my eyes. I did have to search through my eyeshadow inventory quite a bit to find the colors that I wanted. I am going to use the Lost in Los Angeles palette for the white. I'm going to use the Profusion Citrine palette for the yellow and the shimmer for the yellow, as well as an orange shimmer. Finding an orange for candy corn was actually the most difficult part. I am going to use the Cara Duo Say Hello palette, and I'm actually going to mix a couple because I had a lot of palettes that had brick oranges or yellow oranges or peach oranges, but not just a good orange. So I am going to use this one here, and I'm going to mix in a little of these to give the shade that I want, and then I'm going to probably put a shimmer on top of it, but we'll get there. I am going to start with the lighter color, and so that means I start with white. I'm going to use the domed pencil brush from BH Cosmetics and just pick up some of that white. I did prime my eyes. I don't know how well it's going to work. I have this Brow Duo pencil from Billion Dollar Brows that is a highlighter, kind of a brow highlighter, and I just used the lighter color for that. So we'll see what it does. It did get a little creasy, so I had to kind of pat it out, and I'm not going to set my eyes this time, so we'll see what happens. Go in with the white first. I would have liked to have had a white base primer, but I don't, so maybe that's something I will look for. And this is actually a really pigmented white. So I'm doing about 1/3 of my eye and trying to kind of bring it down into that pointy shape the white has on the end. And I'm really glad I did not go by memory on what candy corn looks like, because in my head I had it as white, yellow, orange, and it is actually white, orange, yellow. So I'm very glad I looked it up. So now I'm going to go into the orange, and we're going to do the middle third. I'm using smaller, denser brushes on this so that I can be very precise in my placement, and also so that I can pack the color on pretty well. This is a Shayna B, and it's just kind of a domed shader brush. And I'm going to pick up that orange. I am tapping a little off on my palette, and then we're going to place that in the middle third and overlapping just a little bit. This video is a collaboration with 8 channels, including myself, and I will have them all listed down below along with the playlist so that you can go watch them all. It's gonna look a little crazy, but it is a fun party look, and it's not just kind of an everyday look. Some will be doing giveaways, some will not. Generally, to be eligible for a giveaway, you will need to be subscribed to all of the channels in the collaboration and follow the rules of that channel for their giveaway. So there's that. Picking up another shader brush. This one is a dual-ended. I don't know who this is from. I don't see a name on it. And I'm going to go into my yellow now to do the domed bottom end of the candy corn. So I'm picking up, I think, Dandy, I think will be what I'm going to use for this outer corner. It has a little bit of the micro glitter shimmer in it. And there you go. I am going to kind of try to create that rounded outside edge that the candy corn has. And I am going to take a fluffy brush and kind of blend the edges, because the candy itself does kind of have indistinct edges. And I think I want to bring the orange in just a little bit more, because I'm looking at a picture of candy corn over here, and I think that it has a little bit more orange than white, because the white is really just the tip. So let's bring in just a little bit more orange, And I thought I was going to blend some colors, but really I'm very happy with just orange that I showed you in this Cara Duo palette. Oh, that's fun. Okay, so we're going to do the same thing on the lower edge that I did on the lid and put the orange right here in the middle. Since I still have some on the brush, I'm going to take the yellow brush and put that on the outside edge. Like so. And where's my white brush? And then the white brush on the lower lid there. And because I love shimmer, and I think that shimmery candy corn would be super fun, I am going to take the Zenith color here on my ring finger, and I'm going to sparkle up the yellow. I'm going to clean off my finger and then take the orange color here called Society, and I'm going to put that right in the middle to give that some sparkle as well. I'm not blending the tops because I don't want to muddy those edges. I want it to stay distinct like candy corn. And that's really all I'm going to do to the eyelids. I am going to use this LA Colors Auto Eyeliner in black to tightline. Because I think it would be good to have a little definition of my eyes so that my actual eyes don't get lost in the shadow. And then I'm going to use a Colourpop cream gel liner in extra frosting on the lower waterline. It's a little bit of a yellow, but it just kind of helps brighten up that lower waterline. I'm going to curl my eyelashes and put on some mascara, and I'll be right back for the rest of the Color Face products. Don't go away. I'm back. I used the Essence Lash Princess False Lash Effect Mascara. 2 coats of that on the top, 1 on the bottom, and then I cleaned up my mascara dots, and I also took that orange and kind of rounded out the top a little to better follow the contour of my eye, and I think I kind of like it better. It's not such a stark cross the top like that. And now, as promised, I will show you what I'm going to use on the rest of my face. I want to use a little bit of a warmer bronzer, so I'm going to use this LA Colors bronzer in Beach Babe, and it's really a nice component here. It's got the bronzer, and then there's a mirror and a puff. I'm not going to use the puff, but actually it's a pretty nice puff. But I'm going to use this angled brush from Complex Culture that I got in an Ipsy, and just follow along the contour there. And then blend up so that I don't drag my cheeks down along the jawline. I'll use it to create a little bit of a shadow right there. Kind of helps make that saggy skin right there recede a little bit. And even though I don't really need it up there, I still like putting it in my hairline. Okay, so we've got a little contour going on, and with all this orange and yellow, I need a warm blush, so I'm going to use the Milani Luminoso. It's this peachy colored blush, and it has a little bit of a sheen to it, so I think it's really pretty and will be perfect with this look. I'll put that on and blend up and see how it's kind of picking up the warmth of the eyes there. And then everybody always talks about the Essence Pure Nude Be My highlighter, but I also like the Essence Pure Nude Be My Spacelight. This one is more of a white with a shift highlighter, and I'm going to use that as my highlighter and also as an inner corner highlight. So that's going to go right there. It kind of picks up the white a little bit, although it does have just a little bit of pink to it, so may not have been the best choice, but I still like it. And then take a tiny little pencil brush and swirl in there and just sparkle up that inner corner. Remember when I put on the shimmer shadows, I didn't put any shimmer on the white, but I'm going to put this right in the corner. Just so when the light catches it, it kind of sparkles just a little. But it is also, just like the Pure Nude highlighter, kind of subtle. It's not like beaming in space. And because I want to make sure that my look is going to last through the entire party, I'm going to use the Urban Decay All Nighter Setting Spray. And I'm going to blot that. I have some lip balm on. I'm going to take that off. Oh, it left some glitter behind. This is the Colourpop So Juicy Lizzie McGuire collection lip gloss that I got in my Colourpop Spooky Mystery Box. I'll put the link up there in the cards if you haven't seen that yet. And it's just a clear gloss, but it does have glitter and left a little glitter behind, which is fine. I don't mind. I am going to use an orangey colored lipstick. I'm going to first use the LA Colors Gel Lip Liner in Fetching. These are so creamy. It's not quite as... I can't talk and do this at the same time. It's not quite as orange as the lipstick I'm going to use, but it'll be fine. And then I have this L'Oreal Infallible Paints for Lips in the color Cool Coral. And it is very pigmented, very full coverage. It smells a little bit bubblegummy. And when I put on really dark colors, I almost always make a mess and have to clean up. It's just the way it goes. And so I'm just really going all in on the orange. This actually was my lip color when I was the orange bird in Seussical. And so I probably had this way longer than I should have, but it doesn't smell and it doesn't taste weird. So for this, it's fine, just fine. And I'm not sure, but I think this dries down and is a pretty long-lasting color if I remember from when I used it in a play. What do you think of my candy corn eye look? I think it's fun. This video is a collaboration between many, many channels. Some of them will have spooky eye looks, some of them will have colorful eye looks, and I think it'll be fun to see everyone's take on what makes a Halloween eye look. Some of them are doing giveaways. I am not this time because I just reached the 500 mark and I did a 2-winner giveaway for my 400 and 500 subscriber milestones. Thank you to Gloria from Beauty After 50, who was our hostess for this collaboration. She did the thumbnail and the ad video and put together the playlist. And Gloria, you did a fantastic job. Thank you for allowing me to be part of this. I hope everyone has a happy Halloween, a beautiful, blessed day, and I will see you in my next video. Bye-bye.